welcome back to the channel. We're finally getting back to putting out the trucks for the ewes. There's just been a serious few wet days. An awful lot of rain has fell, so we're going to get them trucks out today and set up the lamb creep feeders and try and get put a little bit of meal into the creep feeders for the lambs and get them going. Just need to change the soft hands off the loader here and put on the stacker, so I just have spikes to put trucks on. And we have to deliver a load of silage later on as well, so I don't know whether we get that videoed or not, but then probably tomorrow we'll be starting to clean out these sheds, spread back at dung again. But we need to get these feeders sorted out and trucks sorted out. But the only thing, I was putting out trucks for the ewes to feed the ewes. I have the nuts now. I had ordered 3 ton, he came with 4 ton, but like the rain, in fairness, like it has rained an awful lot and the ground is wet, but actually the place has greened up. It has helped. But what we really need now is a bit of heat. Like we're up here, and I've said it a few times, we're quite high in altitude, so the grass is always slow to come, always slow. So the rain has helped. It has greened the place up at least. So but it's not that warm yet. There was a few warm days there, but it has gone back cold again. So yeah, we need to start thinking about fertilizer and maybe ring and see what price it is. I heard someone saying that it was 850 a ton for 18612, and I think 750 for nitrogen. So that's just still way too high. Like you could feckin' knock 200 off that. But anyway, you won't grow grass without it, you know. Really, we need some. And the slurry, anywhere where I've put the slurry, I haven't gone back around to see, but maybe in the next video or one of the videos soon we'll actually go around and we'll do an assessment on the grass and see where we are just now. And as I say, we've all the cattle still in. The cattle will not be out until the end of April. Well, providing my silage lasts. I've only a little bit of silage left, but I think I've enough to get out. But yeah, the cattle will not be out, because I'll actually, when I go around the fields where that's where I put the slurry, was where the cows are going, and we'll do a grass assessment. And like, once you let the cattle out, the grass doesn't last long unless you have a lot of ground for them. And I'd be keeping mine fairly tightish, where they're autumn calving, and don't really have them tight now, but like once the grass is gone, then or nearly gone, you know what I mean, I'll be starting to keep them tight then from maybe, I used to be sorted from June, but I might leave it a bit later this year because my cows are a little bit thinner and just really not in the condition that I want. And I've spoke in other videos where I'm going to change things around next winter, but anyway, like that's a long way away. But the cows are not in the condition that I want this year, really, at this stage. I know once they get a month of grass, they transform, but like if you go through a few seasons where they're not in good conditions, it will have an effect on their fertility and maybe feed problems and just other problems then when they're not in the right condition. And some of it is my own fault, and some of it's the slats where they're just not quite good enough or not in the right condition. And I did feed pedigrees a little bit of meal, but don't want to be feeding them all meal, because it's just way too expensive, you know, if you worked out the cost. And now that I'm doing these videos, maybe going forward, is I will sit down and maybe try work out costs a bit better and let people know. But the thing is, maybe I'd be feeding the likes of the pet lambs down there, I'd be feeding some of my dad's. I was trying to work out the amount of bags you buy of milk and then the amount of meal, but like I'd be feeding his, and it's very hard to work it out exact, but you'd have a rough idea. You'd have a rough idea of what you're doing and where you're going. But like I haven't done it this year. Like one thing we don't do is, we hate that and going hungry like that, and like you're always going to have a few bad ones, whether it's pet lambs or calves or cows or whatever, but like you have to feed and look after things reasonably well. So and that's probably the downfall, where you're not making the profit, you know what I mean, if you were weighing everything out to the last, where you're you know, so much per kilo per day. But I have a rough idea where the cattle were getting probably 2 kilos a day of meal anyway. I didn't weigh anything out, but anyway, look, just put them up there. Yeah, you might see me limping around a bit, but I'm actually have a bulging disc in my back, and supposedly waiting on surgery. I haven't seen the surgeon yet, but it's been referred to a surgeon where I've got 3 injections into my spine already to try ratify it, but it's just during the lambing there was a nightmare catching ewes and everything like that, and it's gone down my leg and into my arse and everywhere, so that's why I'm sort of half limping around. But it's sort of 3 years now since I first went to the doctor. It's 3 years ago, and I'm on a lot of medication as well for it, so like that's it's not a good thing, you know. So I haven't even seen the surgeon yet, so it could be another 3 years before it'll be sorted out. But if it's not sorted by next year's lambing, I don't think I'll have any ewes, because it's just torture. But anyway, you just have to get up. Just gonna drop off these trucks here, then I'm going over to get a creep feed. Now, just have the creep feed there, but I just had the gates. The gates are over just at the other field there, so I'll get them in the Jeep, and I just need to get a bigger creep feed, bring it up to the other lambs up there, just up in the other field. So my battery's nearly dead now, so what I'll do is when I go back in for lunch, I'll charge it, and then when I come back up with the nuts, and I'll show putting the nuts in the creep feed and feeding the ewes. But the ewes in this field, these ewes, I'm going to be moving all these and putting them in here, because this will be a silage field, and I need it grazed first, and then when we'll be tattooing the lambs, there's a sheep penning system just there where we come in, and I haven't showed you that yet. When I'm tattooing the lambs, that I want the ewes in this field, because the penning system is just there. I want the ewes in this field for handiness, for getting them in. So I want this field grazed first, because it's actually going to be cut for silage. So I'll get everything in here, graze it tight, and then come back with my fertiliser or whatever I'm doing then, and get it cut off it. So yeah, that's going to be just it. That's it now for the minute. We need to get the other creep feed up to the other field. But as I say, my battery's just dead. I have a problem with my batteries. I don't know what is going on. They're not charging properly. So I've 3 batteries and they're all fucking dead at the minute, so a big charge on. Now when we get back for lunch, we'll just have to charge them up. So after lunch then we'll get more footage anyway, and I won't move the ewes until I have the batteries charged, and we'll show the dog working as well. Now back up here, just going to move the ewes, have meal for them there as well, for the ewes, and put some in the lamb creep feed. We're just going to see how good Pip is now with the gathering. I'll show you anyway. I'll probably have to walk up around myself, but anyway, come boy Pip, come boy, come boy, come boy, come boy. Pip hasn't done a lot of work, so she's been on a chain, or you know, she's actually in the kennel now, in one of the new kennels. Look, she's coming back to me now. Come boy Pip, come boy, come boy, come boy. That's what I was saying in the last video when we're getting the ewe and lamb. You nearly have to half gather them in the Jeep, and then she's a lot better at the tidier work. Like, come boy Pip, come boy, come boy. It's not a big job to get these down anyway. The only thing is that I hope they don't go against the fence, because that needs a heap of new stakes in it, which will probably be happening next week. So if they barge against the fence, they'll probably knock it down. Come by! Come by! They're coming down now anyway in a batch. I don't know whether you can actually see them in the camera or not there. Steady! Lie down! Lie down! She doesn't usually lie down, but it just slows her up when I say that, so she's not, if there's one lame on at the back of her, and she has a tendency maybe to leave her behind, you know, if she's coming in too fast. So now I'm not sure exactly what you can see on this. I'm just, lie down, Pip, lie down, lie down. Good dog, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. Away, away. Lie down, Pip, lie down, lie down, lie down. It takes a few attempts for her to listen, but lie down, Pip. Now, you know sheep, they might not see the gate. Lie down, Pip. You know yourself. Lie down, Pip. So we'll just go easy with them. Lie down, Pip, lie down. She hasn't been out in a while, so she's eager. She's very eager. But away, away, Pip, away, away. He Pip, he Pip, he Pip, he Pip, he Pip, he Pip. He Pip, lie down, lie down. I'd rather have her eager than, Pip, lie down, than trying to coax her. So lie down, Pip, lie down. Good girl, good dog. Lie down. Come boy. Lie down, lie down, lie down. He Pip. It'd be hard to get. There's one going out to the gate now. Lie down, Pip. If one goes, they'll all go. Lie down. Lie down. He Pip, he Pip. Oh, you look at that one. Oh, she's gone on me. And they're going now, but the thing is that they go out and leave the lambs. Come boy, Pip, come boy. Come boy. Lie down, lie down. Lie down, lie down, he Pip. He Pip, lie down, lie down. Now see, there's, come boy, Pip, come boy. Ah, Pip, he Pip, he Pip, he Pip. See, there's lambs left here now. That's always the problem. That's always, and they can never see the gate now. They can never see, look. I'll probably have to put the camera away. Ah, they're going there now. Anyway, that's them moved. Wasn't too bad. Pip, he Pip, he Pip, good dog. Like Pip is, she hasn't been out in a while. Like, she really hasn't been out in a while, so that we have to, good girl, Pippy. We have to forgive her because, good working dog like that, if you want her to work well, would want to be out an awful lot more than what I have Pip out. But her biggest fault is on the gathering. I'd say most of her other work is not bad. As I say, you've seen in another video where I got a yowing lamb into a trailer with her on her own. So yeah, I'll just show you now. We're going to put meal out for the ewes. We'll call these. These haven't been fed before, these ones, so they might not all come, but the top ones we'll call them as well, and we'll throw it. Oh, I need to get the gates. I need to get the gates for the creep feed so the lambs can go in. So just going to stick these creep gates on. Now, I didn't bring a hammer. Sometimes you'd want a hammer to get them on where those things will be a bit stiff, and I just want to make sure that bar's down so that the ewes can't get in, and that's always a fucking problem where the ewes be trying to get in for the meal. I have a bigger one now to put with other lambs brought up there, so I just need to get the gates, bring them up, and this one's gone a bit shook. I have it a long time, but I'd say there's dirt in that. I have it a long time, and I've patched it a few times, but it's just starting to show the wear. that's bent there. As I say, you sort of need a hammer with you. I forgot to bring it. Forgot to bring the hammer. I wonder, do I have anything in the Jeep? I don't think so. No, I don't have a hammer. I knew I didn't have a hammer. It might do like that until I get a hammer. It just might do. Now I'm just going to put one in that one, and I have two for the. Yeah, good girl, Pip, good girl. Because it takes them a while to go in and eat it, so. Sheep are just coming down now, but you didn't see it now. I sent her up for these and she made an absolute balls of this job, and ran lambs out through the gate there, out with the other one, so I'll have to get them back. Come on, Pip, come on! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! Go away, away! Yes, she's just not good at gathering. They don't realise I'm giving them nuts. Come by, come by, come by! Come by, come by, Pip, come by! Come by, come by, come by! They don't actually realise I'm giving them nuts. They'll go anywhere bar here, look. And Pip's made a shit of that, so she has. That'll do, Pip, that'll do, that'll do. Once they've come down here once, they'll know then the next time once I call them, they'll come there. Probably could do with another truck or two there anyway, but... I have these gates for this creep feed. Probably should have moved it out of the way a bit. Probably did a bit right there. Lie down, Pip, lie down. Just put a bucket in the top end, and when I get to drill to just drill a little hole to get the water out of it. That'll be enough to track them in, and there's water in the bottom end. I may just scoop it out later, or get a drill and drill a little hole just to let it out. Now, I'd say that's it for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed Pip working, the good and the bad. So if you liked it anyway, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, and we will definitely catch you at the next one.